the day that I was passing out papers and I smelled smoke, and I sniffed Dylan, and I said, "Dylan, you smell like smoke." And Trevor's like, "That's because his house burned down." Trevor's chest surgery, watching the boys in the 4x4.
I was their art mom. Did art lessons, and they learned what a line was, different shapes.
I'm going to miss Trevor and Lacey and Michaela picking on each other. Dylan's talks, I'm just going to miss them. Some of them will be married with children, so Samantha will definitely be working on the Mom of the Year award.
Oh, I'm sure I could think of something.
Don't forget your friends. And be sure to go to the trouble of putting on your reunions. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun to get together and compare notes and see where everybody is in their life.
Quit rushing me, I'll think of something.
Definitely her dancing and her very, very awesome moves and how much she enjoys it. Because she definitely has the willpower to do anything.
She's very smart. She has a very good head on her shoulders. You know, anything that she wants to do, she could do it.
Get through them all myself. More food in the house for me.
I think he'll be really going to college and working during the summer. I think it was probably Pauline.
Fell asleep at Christine's house, and then Christine woke me up, and then BAM! Their Sabre's full moon right in my face. When she fell asleep and me, Christine drew on her face. I'll never forget those times where we just joked around.
I'm really going to miss Mariah's bright orange spray tan. I thought that was classic.
Paulina. She's going to be an amazing masseuse. Kayla, she's going to be a great teacher. She's going to live down in North Briggins. 8 kids, living with Jordan and Dylan and Ty. Jordan and Dylan's 12 kids. Lacey's going to have a couple kids, definitely.
I think I'll miss Mariah the most because even though we hated each other, it was fun sleeping in at our house and eating salad all the time and making peanut butter sandwiches.
Shay and everybody were really funny.
Candy bars! Hi, little brother.
I think she's going to be a psychiatrist.
I'm going to miss Sam and Drew the most because they're my best friends.
Definitely football season. That was awesome. Just we won state, and that was really cool. And making the movie with Shay, that was really cool too. Just the whole year was real fun with them. Just great.
Well, there's the time I asked Michaela if she was dense. That kind of lives on. The time Lacey pulled my hair, and she looked very afraid. Teacher dress day when Paulina dressed like me, and it was kind of this deja vu mirror thing. So.
Well, he says he's never going to get married, and he's never even going to have a serious girlfriend because he says they cost too much. But if I had to guess, probably he'll be married by next year.
I think she should stick to what she believes and keep doing what she feels is right and just have fun.
Well, I think it was Caitlin Manley. I don't know if it was his first crush, but it was the one that I remember. They went to a basketball game and they sat by each other but didn't talk to each other the whole time.
I think they'll mostly all still be in Idaho because they like it here.
All those crazy days when we were younger with the Spice Girls Club. Mariah's probably never going to get married.
They're all graduating. That they all finished. They all worked. Their accomplishments. They're growing up.
I'm always going to remember cruising around her car, listening to sweet music. We'll probably be like 20. State football was awesome. Always remember her laugh. Sabra, probably like 25.
Volleyball districts, when we all ganged up on Michaela. Volleyball and basketball practices are not going to ever be the same without all 3 of them.
Hopefully not on America's Most Wanted.
You're gonna miss Trevor beating me up all the time.
I don't know what I'm going to do without her in school. I'm going to miss her in the hallways and at lunch. I'm going to miss Shay's tormenting of me and Dylan's advice. And sports aren't going to be the same without Michaela and Paulina and Lacey.
I'm going to miss Trevor and Dylan's help with the triple jump and track. They were a big help.
Well, on the way back from the Meadows one time,
There was a pasture full of cows. Lacey looks over. Oh my God, are those alive?
When I was younger, I used to hang out with Casey a lot. His older sister's awful. You remember, used to say we were going to get married when we got older.
Lacey thought we were totally going over a banquet. It was like a blizzard outside, and we're pulling off, and she's like looking up, and then she's like, "Oh my God, you guys are going over the banquet!" Lacey and Michaela got some large nachos. Lacey's like hoarding the nachos. Michaela can't even get her hand in.
This past summer, when I went to visit him in Washington at his dad's, on the 3rd of July, they had this demolition derby, and that whole day was pretty much fun.
And there was always something to do with Katie Berman's solo. I remember putting bugs on her shoulders.
Sometimes I shoved the donut in Polly's mouth.
Katie and Keith broke up and the entire class decided they needed to psychoanalyze the problem.
Making everybody happy and me happy. And she's just a nice girl and she has a good heart.
Dylan's very intellectual discussions. We always had a love-hate relationship, and I'm going to miss Mariah a lot. I don't know what we're going to do without Lacey in my classroom. They always add comedy to the classroom. I could always count on them to do their assignment with no arguing. They would always work. They were always on task. She was trying to teach me how to do it back then.
Well, just go out and follow your dreams, and hopefully you'll be a success.
Always look people in the eye when you talk to them. Be honest with yourself, because if you can't be honest with yourself, then you can't be honest with other people. You need to love yourself before you can love other people. And don't get married until you're 25 or older.
Miss you guys. I love him, and I hope he does good, and then I'll miss him when he's not home, and I'm very proud. Love you, Tanya. Peace out. Have a good life. Enjoy life.
My words of inspiration are bye-bye.
I love you guys, and I'll miss you.
It's time for them to fly.
Love you guys. Miss you. Peace.